Saw that.
No, man, you nailed it. It was a compliance exercise. You're completely right when it comes to vax mandates. The only reason all this crap ended is because people finally started to wake up. If they would have woken up sooner, it never would have happened in the first place, which is why when I saw people at the beginning of this garbage purporting and pushing the idea, I was so infuriated by it because it was so obvious to me. And I'm talking about big figures on Twitter, right-wing conservative Twitters. I couldn't fucking believe how easily they all cucked out and cowardice and were saying, yeah, wear a mask, it's just a mask, it's just a mask. No, it's not just a mask. I'm a sentient being, and I'm an individual, and I get to decide what I want to do with my body. And if everyone else is wearing a mask, then they're already safe. So why do I fucking need one? I don't want to wear one. Who are they to tell me and force me to wear something on my face? Next, they're going to force me to put something in my bloodstream, which they attempted to do, and they failed. They did it to millions and millions of people. There was a guy on Twitter, I don't know if he's even still around, because he had a little bit of controversy, which we don't need to go into for the sake of morality. I mean, he was pro-mask, and I remember arguing with him back when I had an account. I was like, bro, what's wrong with you? Like, it's not just a mask. And then he ended up doing another tweet about how he convinced how his kids had to take the vaccine so they could play baseball or some crap. Then he went down the rabbit hole of complete degeneracy, and his fall off is pretty interesting. But it's just crazy. I couldn't, even from the very beginning, understand how people didn't see exactly what it was. It was a compliance exercise. And the people in charge of the world sat around laughing. And I really do believe it was laughing. People sit and say, oh yeah, C-19 was just for money. It's just about profit. And I think that's an optimistic way to look at it. Yes, profits were made. Yes, I agree it was just about money and money was involved. However, a lot of the people behind this stuff print money. They don't care about money because they print it. They make it up. They type it into computer screens. So they're not interested in making profit because they can make profit anytime they want by affecting global markets, right? It's not about that. What it's about is control and power and ego. And a lot of the people in the world who were complying with this crap, who have never had any power or don't understand how the world works, don't understand that it is inside of human nature to constantly get an endorphin rush from becoming more and more powerful. This is why rich men want to become more and more rich. This is why people with fast cars want to drive faster and faster. That's why playboys want more and more girls. It's why that's just human nature. And once you've been powerful for X amount of time and your family's been powerful for as long as you can remember, and you're a billionaire or a trillionaire or whatever you are, the only thing that's going to make you happy and smile is to feel more powerful. So how do you do that? You tell people, put on a mask when you walk in the restaurant, take it off when you eat, put it on when you stand up, take it off when you sit down. This has nothing to do with medical science. This is just pure compliance. This is just ha ha ha. Watch them put it on, put it off, stand up, do the musical chairs. Look at these dummies. It's funny. And people don't understand that, oh, it can't just be for that. They didn't ruin all those lives just because it's a joke. Yes, they did. You didn't go to your parents' funeral because it was funny. You stayed in your house for months for no reason because it was funny. You lost your business because it made someone else laugh. That's all it was. People sat around in charge of the world and said, fuck them. Let's have a game. Let's see how long this goes on for. Oh, it's been a week. No riots yet. Let's try again. No. A year. No riots yet. Let's up the game. Let's give them an injection. Let's make them all take an injection. Let's text them 7 times a day for an injection for something that has 99.9% chance of not killing them anyway. Let's give them something more. Let's mandate it. Let's stop them from flying. Wait. No riots yet.
New variant.
Yeah, no, now there's a new one. Now there's a new one. Watch out. Like, and people are just sitting there going, oh, okay. Like, it's truly, truly incredible. Yeah. Like, members of my family, some of them got the vaccine, whatever. I was like, look, you had a serious health issue. When you had cancer, you went to the NHS and they said, we'll send you a letter in 4 weeks. And you didn't get a letter and you had to call them and chase them and ask when your next appointment was. But they'll text you 8 times a day to get this injection. Do you think they really care about you living or dying? When you have cancer, they don't answer you. Like, how stupid do you have to be? And people would say to me, yeah, I know it's dumb, but I'll just get it.
Yeah.
Like,
you know what else it is? I mean, two points. Number one is the fact that it was just everyday citizens enforcing this on each other. Yeah. To me, was the worst part. I'm like, look, government's going to do what government's going to do. Yeah. All right. I lost faith and trust in that a while ago. Yeah. But just seeing people, whether I was in the USA or in Mexico, or to be honest, people in the UK were not too bad with this. Portugal, oh my gosh, terrible. Yeah. Like walking down the street outside. My first day in Porto, Portugal, and I get 4 people shouting at me on the street. It's sunny outside, nice weather. I'm walking down the street, minding my business. People are screaming at me to put on a mask. I'm like, no one has told you to do that. You're not a police officer. Right. You're in no position of authority. You want to go into a restaurant and you won't let me into the restaurant. I'm like, if there was a police officer behind you who's enforcing it, I kind of get it more, but it was like, people were just doing this on their own accord.
And they're not sorry. No. They're not apologizing. They're not looking in the mirror and realizing what a dummy they were. Nothing. Absolutely zero. And it truly makes me lose faith in humanity, because you're right. The government's going to do what the government's going to do, but they can only push as far as to us amongst each other will tolerate and put up with. And that's why I'm saying slave minds are dangerous. This is why I compare the world to the Matrix. Inside the Matrix, Morpheus says, anyone who's not been unplugged is part of that system, and they will fight to defend the system. They need it. These people will fight to defend the system. And it's everywhere you go. It was the same crap. I walked into Prague, I was in Prague, and I went into a restaurant, and the guy goes, "Have you got a Vax pass?" I was like, "Brother." I was like, "Brother, you know this is stupid. Why are you doing this?" "Oh, the police." "There's no police here. Just let me sit down and eat." "Oh, the police." "There's no police here. Stop using police as an excuse for you being a fucking coward. You know this is stupid." "Oh, I can't. So you're a dummy." And I got to the point where I had to tell him. I was like, "There's a reason you're broke and you're a waiter. This is why. Because you can't think outside of a fucking box. You're a dummy." And I got to the point where I was literally, COVID was the worst time of my life. I'm a peaceful man. I'm a peaceful man. I'm a peaceful man, bro. It's the number one time in my life I became a violent individual. It got to the point where I would not let people tell me what to do to that level. After 2 or 3 years of it, my patience was down to fucking zero. And I just developed the innate response to just snap. I just walk in a gas station with no mask. "Oh, mask!" And instead of saying no, I just literally snapped. Carried on walking, and they'd be like, I just became that guy. Because after 3 years of trying to reason with people, after 3 years of trying to explain to them how stupid they are, I just ran out of patience. And I guess the fact that I'm just a big, scary guy served me well. Because I got to the point where I was just telling people to get fucked. I went to a gas station, even in Romania, where they weren't that bad. I went into a gas station in Romania, he said, "Mask." I said, "Fuck you, I'm not wearing a mask." He said, "No mask, I won't serve you." I said, "Okay, is the gas free?" Because the gas is in the car. "So is the gas free?" "No, you must pay." "Then serve me." "No, I won't serve you." It's like, then fucking I throw the money on the floor. They get fucked. Like, dummies. And they went out to get the money from the floor, and then he called 3 of the other attendants. So it's like 4 on 1. They kind of come over to get intimidating. And I stand there and said, "Listen, I don't know why any of you even care. I don't give a shit. Listen, if you paid me $300 a month to work in a gas station, you could walk into my gas station and start a fire. You could be in the corner with you could be stealing. You could be doing, I'll be like, please stop. Ah, fuck it. It ain't mine. Like, I was like, why do you guys, you're about to all get the shit kicked out of you. For a mask. It's not even your gas station. It's crazy. It's like you lose these people are losing their minds over these mandates and these rules. And there was a couple times where I had these big events, these big like throwdowns, where I could see the other men around with masks on, and I could see they felt shame in their eyes. Yes. I could see they were like, "He's the brave one." Why? Because they wouldn't say anything. And I could see they were all shameful. And I was like, just take it off. Everyone just take it off. Why can't we all just take it off? Why am I like, I couldn't understand it, but bro, it was the worst time of my life. I really got to a point of just genuinely screaming at people. You know what else I did though? That was great. My number one response to women, because with men, it was just fuck you, do something about it. But with women, I had to be a little more tactful. So with women, when they say, "Oh, you need to wear a mask," I'd say, "I'm a doctor. Are you a doctor? Are you a doctor?" "No, I'm a doctor. Shut up." And they just shut up. I said I was a doctor to people, and they'd be quiet. But the whole thing was just asinine. It was genuinely some of the worst years of my life. Not because of the mandates, because I ignored all of them. I didn't obey a single fucking one. I did whatever I wanted the entire time. Didn't get injected, didn't wear masks, didn't stay home. I broke all the rules. But just dealing with idiots trying to tell me what to do, I couldn't tolerate it. After 3 years, I'm telling you, it's a good thing. Maybe they ended it because of me. Maybe they were analyzing me and they thought, he's at the end of his temper. Things are going to go wrong because he's just walking around swearing at people now. Let's drop this crap. I couldn't believe it.
It was so disheartening. It was really disheartening. And it really made me understand how all the nasty, horrible stuff that happened in the 20th century, I'd always had some understanding of how that type of thing is possible, but I was just like, yeah, I get it. Totally. I totally get it. And all you people who think you're all virtuous and heroic and whatever, I know exactly what you would have done had you been in that scenario those few decades back. Everyone played their hand. And I think that as depressing as that is, as disappointing as it is, it's like, every single person on the planet played their hand multiple times and so you just got to see it.
What blew my mind about that whole experience is I don't know why Sweden, of all countries, didn't do it. That's weird. Because if you were to say, Andrew, choose a country that won't go down this nonsense, I would have chosen maybe Russia or like somewhere that's not global. Yeah, somewhere based. Sweden. I was like, they're the biggest pussies of all. Like, how does this make sense? So, like, because at the very, very beginning of it, my brother and I went to Sweden. Day one. At the beginning of the pandemic, when they had all the videos and people were falling down and dying in the street and the Italian hospital and all this garbage, the big psyop. At the beginning, when everyone believed, me and Tristan sat there and said, listen, if this can kill me and you, military-age males in perfect health, then the world is over. Yeah. Like, so civilization as we now know it is done. So there's no point hiding. Let's just go die. So that was our basic logical conversation. We flew to Sweden because Sweden was wide open. And after 2 months of partying every night in Swedish nightclubs, we were like, this is some kind of psyop. Because obviously we're fine. Yeah. Obviously the Swedes are fine. Their death rates are lower than everyone who's locked in their house. The English are clapping like performing SEALs for the NHS. Like, it's just like, talk about a psyop.